Welcome to Module 7 of the S4 Virtual Bootcamp, Performance Tuning. In order to protect the health of both our staff and our partners, we made the decision to discontinue our two-day S4 Bootcamp training sessions. We hope that this series of presentations capture the essence of an in-person bootcamp. I'm Brian Jones, your presenter for this module. When gauging the performance of the system, it is important to note that the N2 bus runs at 9600 baud half duplex and that this speed cannot be changed. The S4 Open Appliance will protect the N2 bus from becoming overwhelmed through the application of transparent caching. Timeouts or other errors on the N2 bus will be reflected on the BACnet interface. Excessive timeouts can completely block communications to the N2 bus. The S4 appliance has built-in system performance and error monitoring features. See Module 8 for an overview of these capabilities. Before installing an S4 appliance, we always say, investigate before you integrate. Make sure you are working with an in-spec N2 bus that meets the standards for RS-485 communications. Repeaters may be necessary to boost weak signals or to clean up noisy communication. BACnet polling of a large number of points at high frequency can overwhelm the system cache and should be adjusted in your operator workstation. EMF interference and malfunctioning N2 devices can contribute to timeout issues and bad data on the N2 bus. All of these issues are subject to grow exponentially as size of the bus increases. Previously, we recommended two different approaches to optimize N2 bus performance. Experience has shown that splitting a single N2 bus into multiple segments, with each segment being brought into a separate downstream port, yields minimal improvement and is no longer recommended. The recommended approach is to split the N2 bus into multiple independent segments, with each segment served by its own S4 Open Appliance. At the field level, communications are more resilient and better error detection and correction can be performed. The configuration will also allow for greater BACnet transaction frequency. This configuration will continue to look and behave like a single N2 bus to any upstream supervisory controller. BACnet-specific settings can also be tuned on the S4 appliance to optimize performance. Services such as COV, read and write property multiple, and segmentation can be enabled or disabled according to your needs. For example, Niagara systems expect almost instantaneous responses from BACnet IP and tries to group large blocks of transactions. Disabling RPM and WPM services makes for more chatty communication but forces Niagara to handle each BACnet property as a separate request. This eliminates points going stale on the Niagara system, cutting down on unnecessary alarms. You may have heard us say over the years, we are not successful until you are successful. Thank you for your time and attention. Do not hesitate to contact us if you have any questions about the S4 Open BACnet N2 router or would like to discuss a specific project that we might work together on to create another success story.